Hey. So I'm here with Sam. How you doing, Sam?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Great. So, tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Sam. I have lived in Atlanta for about 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm originally from a small town, North Carolina. Never want to go back to small town living. And I love cosplay. I'm a member of Lady Geeks of Atlanta, and I run a website called Southern Fried Geek Girls. So basically, I just love everything about the nerd community here in Atlanta, and I do cosplay volunteers Atlanta as well.
Tell us about your the cosplay that you're doing today.
So today I am doing Princess Merida. This is my natural hair, and she was actually my first cosplay, but I have upgraded the costume since my first one, and it was mainly because Disney waited until I was an adult to come up with a princess that looks like me, but they did, and it's awesome. The curly hair thing is.
So, what makes you gravitate to this character? That seems like what makes you like, okay, that's me. That's something some character I can do.
I am probably the least graceful person you will ever meet. So meeting a princess that didn't want to fall into that was huge for me. And like I said, the curly hair, I grew up in the 90s, nobody really wanted the curly hair. Everybody was into the straight hair. So that was kind of like a big thing for me because it was like, oh my God, there's a princess that looks like me. And just really being able to just, be adventurous, be brave, be fierce. I mean, that's all huge.
All right. So how long have you been cosplaying?
I've been cosplaying for about 2 years, and but I've always really loved costumes, but true cosplaying, I would say, will probably be my first trip to Dragon Con about 2 years ago.
Okay. Speaking of Dragon Con, what all cons have you been to?
Oh gosh, Dragon Con, Momo Con, Conjuration. I really want to go to Colossal Con, which is like a con up in Indiana where apparently it's another water park, which sounds totally awesome. And those are kind of the big ones that I've been to.
Okay. What do you like about going to cons?
Not being judged by other people and lots of alcohol, which is a plus.
That's always good to get a nice drink in there every now and then.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what else you have going on with you?
So I have been cosplaying with Cosplay Volunteer Atlanta for about a year. We are on Facebook, so if anybody's seeing this and wants to join, definitely look us up. But basically, we go to children's hospitals, we go to parades, we go to just different things throughout the city, charity events, and we just interact with the kids. We definitely do a lot of, like I said, hospital visits. One of my favorite moments was during this Down syndrome party, and this little girl had one of those Chinese yo-yos that like pops out and then it just like in her tracks and everything. And Merida, she had a very bad experience with magic. So this little girl chased me around with that Chinese yo-yo, like all around the place. I'd be like, oh no, so scary. Are you trying to curse me? Did my mother send you after me? So we do a lot of stuff like that, and it's such a great group, and they've really inspired me and really caused me to improve on a lot of my costumes, and it gives me a chance to wear my costumes while not at a con and not be the crazy person at Walmart. So beyond that, I am also one of the administrators for Lady Geeks of Atlanta, and we are an all geek group, and basically what we do is we do geeky things throughout the city. We've done cons together, we've done movie nights, book meetings. I mean, anything that you can think of or something that you want to do and you're like, okay, I just need other girls to do this with me because none of my friends will do it. We'll create an event for it. One of our biggest things is a Fantastic Feast, and basically we show up in a park. Everybody's decked out in Harry Potter gear. We sort you into houses, and then there's challenges that your houses have to complete, almost like the Triwizard Tournament. There's games, there's prizes. It's so much fun. And then, like I said, like a lot of times we'll just do movie nights and hang out. And if you're in a fandom and you don't have any friends in that fandom, I guarantee you that there will be other girls in that fandom there, because we're 1,000 members strong. And beyond that, I also, we're working on the site right now, but Southern Fried Geek Girls, we are a website for geek girls by geek girls. So basically we write about different cons in the area. We write about, I did an article on D&D. So basically anything that, you see, we want to, kind of cover it from a geek girl's perspective. So it's really a lot of fun.
Good. Thank you. Okay. What tips would you give to a first-time cosplayer?
So I cosplay with some really amazing people, and a lot of times it's so easy to get down on myself because something doesn't look quite right or you don't look like your character, and I'm also not a size 2. And I was at a con and I actually was like, I don't know if I even want to do this anymore. And then somebody, a friend of mine, she called me her cosplay goals. And it was like, oh my God, I'm somebody else's cosplay goals. So there's always going to be somebody that you look up to. There's always going to be somebody that looks up to you. And just do it because it's fun and because you love it and because you actually get to look like the character. How many times in your life can you do that?
Okay, great.